And let's be real, life is delulu sometimes. I'm your host Lucy, and if you're new here, welcome to the chaos. I'm a working mom of 3, self-employed, running my own beauty salon and small beauty academy. As I mentioned, I'm ADHD, autistic. Yeah, that's a whole vibe. And here's the kicker. My middle child, she's also has autism and ADHD. So you can imagine the roller coaster that is my daily life. Alright, between running a business, managing a family, trying to remember where I put my keys, and keeping my partner in check, it's safe to say things are pretty well sometimes. Oh, and a little side note, I've been with my partner for 16 years. Spoiler alert, I'm getting married this year. Alright, now you might be wondering, how does a woman manage all of this while keeping her son happy? Well, let me tell you, it's not easy, and it's certainly not always free. But it's real. And if you're a mum, and you're a spicy lady, or someone in the beauty industry, you're in the right place. Now, I know you might be wondering, how does a woman manage it all while keeping her sanity? Well, let me tell you, it's not easy, and it's certainly not always pretty, but it's real. And if you're a mum, and you're a spicy lady, a woman in the beauty industry, you're in the right place. This podcast is all about sharing our stories, challenges, triumphs, and just how Delulu life can be. So grab your coffee, pour your wine, and no judgment here, and let's dive into today's episode. Alright, so let's kick things off with talking about the challenges of being a neurodivergent mum. As someone with autism and ADHD, I have a unique perspective on the world. With these two conditions, life isn't always smooth. I mean, how do you run a business, look after your kids, and try to maintain your relationship when your brain is constantly working overtime? Spoiler alert, it's a lot. When I started my beauty business, I didn't exactly have a roadmap. It was a mix of passion, hustle, and honestly a lot of winging it, and I had a lot to prove. And let's talk about the winging it part for a second. When your brain's jumping from idea to idea like a pinball machine, it can feel like you're barely holding it together. And then there's the emotional side. It's not always easy to stay patient when you're running on fumes, especially when you've got a toddler waiting to be fed every 5 minutes and a middle child who's having a meltdown over, well, something, I guess having a blue cup instead of a red cup. But it's also taught me to be resilient and flexible. 2 things that have come in handy, but it's also taught me to be resilient and flexible. 2 things that have come in handy, both in business and in life. Alright, so I've been with my partner for 16 years, so obviously I'm an expert at multitasking, like ignoring him when he's trying to talk to me about that DIY, which he's definitely not going to do. Let's talk about the other side of things. Yes, life is challenging, but there's also so much beauty in it. I'm incredibly lucky to be able to do what I love, working in the beauty industry, and it's not just about the glamour. It's about the connections, the people I meet, and the transformations that I get to be a part of. It's pretty empowering. And that's why I'm bringing in some pretty amazing guests, like other mums, other neurospicey queens, and women in the beauty industry. We'll chat about everything from running a business, managing a household, and keeping that spark alive in our relationship, despite the chaos. And let's not forget about the laughs, because as challenging as things can get, if we can't laugh at ourselves, what are we even doing? Alright, now I like to call this segment some neurospicy business tips. Let's be real, running a business when your brain is wired a little different can be tough. But I've found some strategies that work for me most of the time. Number 1 is systems are your friend. I'm not naturally really good at keeping things in order, but when I incorporated digital calendars into both personal and business life, it was an absolute game changer. So now my phone, my tablet, my computer, my Google Home system, they all tell me what I'm doing, when I'm doing it, and to get my butt moving because I've got 20 minutes to go pick the kids up from school. Tip number 2 is ask for help. This one I really struggled with, like, a lot. I used to feel like even if I asked for help, I wasn't necessarily getting the help that I anticipated getting. So I needed to learn how to ask for help. Sometimes that would be hiring extra staff in my salon, or leaning on Nathan for some extra support. He may not work in the beauty industry, but he does understand business, and he is so much help if I just remember that I can ask him for help. Sometimes all you do need is that little bit of extra, somebody else's perspective on things, or just delegating so you've got a little bit of time to breathe. Asking for help is super, super important. And the number 3 that I'm really, really big on is give yourself some grace. Some days things are just not going to go to plan, and that's completely okay. Sometimes you just need to take a pause, breathe, and know that tomorrow is another day, and we can always start fresh in the morning. Alright. I'm pretty sure that's about it for today's episode. I don't really think there's much more I want to say in the first one. I really don't want to bore you, but I am really, really keen on bringing you more of Life is Delulu. I hope you enjoyed hearing a little bit about my life, my business, and my beautifully chaotic world. I can't wait to bring some incredible guests to share these stories and tips with you. Remember, when you're running your own business, juggling life as a neurodivergent mum, or just trying to keep it all together, you are not alone. We've got this. We'll all get through it. One chaotic step at a time. I'm Lucy, and I'll see you next time on Life is Delulu. Now, that's the end of episode 1, and don't worry, we will be getting better with each and every episode. A lot more in depth, a lot more fluent, and a lot better eye contact with the camera.